Method, how you doing?
Well, it's a lot of work, but I get it done.
I know the feeling. We're in the same boat.
Right. How are you this morning? Well, afternoon.
I'm good, thank you. It is afternoon. It feels like.
Have you had your tea time yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. It's coming,
about
though, right?
another hour. About another hour, then it's tea time.
Love tea time. Nice.
So congratulations on the new season. Congratulations on your performance as well. And of course, you play the lawyer, Davis, who's, let's just say he's a little bit shady, shall we? But he's also ruthlessly ambitious.
Yes.
So how much of that was the appeal of the character for you?
Well, I mean, it was all the appeal of the character. You know how many different ways you can go. But what I seen in Davis that I really liked was the ambition part. People would think that he's motivated by money. No. Great lawyers are not motivated by money. Great lawyers are motivated by power. No pun intended. And Davis sees himself having a seat at the table. He's not quite there yet, but he just won the biggest case of his career. And he's looking for some pay behind that, not monetary, but power-wise.
So what can we expect from him in season 2? I mean, are his paths going to cross with Tariq, for example?
Davis can trust Tariq to be Tariq. He's just waiting for the phone call, pretty much. Davis, this season, we get to learn a little bit more about the backstory of Davis MacLean outside of the courtroom. He has a brother, and there's some things going on there that I'm not at liberty to give away at the moment, but it kind of speaks volumes to who Davis is outside of the courtroom. He's a family-oriented guy. He obviously loves his brother, but there's some sketchiness there. But why not? That's what the show is about, being sketchy and shady and, never knowing when you turn that corner, if someone will be standing there with flowers or a gun. Now,
of course, your music career started before your acting career. Does that make music your first love, really?
It used to be. But the more acting I've done, it's kind of like I've been turned on to it's like someone who learns how to play basketball for the first time. All they want to do is hoop. Because as you go on and you learn new things, it's like, oh, I can do that. And I can do the same thing with the acting. It was like when it was explained to me in a way that I could understand, I hit the ground running. It was like, what more can I do? Oh my God, this is what it is? Give me more and more and more. And I haven't looked back since.
That's amazing. I mean, presumably because you feel that way about acting now, that doesn't mean that you have to worry about balancing the two particularly. It sounds like acting's coming first.
Yes, it is. I do music because I want to now, not because I have to.
So it's not a job anymore? No,
it's not a job. It's it's a hobby, a recreational hobby.
Well, that's a nice hobby to have. Now, I mean, your acting career, though, was pretty extensive in a comparatively short space of time. And we recently saw you in Concrete Cowboy with Idris Elba, who, of course, is one of our biggest talents. What was it like working with Idris?
Idris is different, man. Anybody that's worked with Idris can attest to this. He works. He's always working. And I don't mean like he's going from set to set. I mean, when we're on set, even before they call action, Idris is working. And actors know what I mean when I say that. And I mean, we don't even get a call. I mean, the whole time we were shooting, if he was in the scene, we didn't get an action. He would just start and we all fell in line. But Idris is consummate professional. And when you're in the room with Idris, you know you in a room with a true thespian actor. He's going to carry any scene he's in. All you can do is just be a glorious background for his greatness.
In which case you must have learned an awful lot from him.
Yes, I did. It got to a point where you don't get caught up in the words so much, but you have to know what the intention is. And once you know the intention, the words come naturally. That's what I learned from Idris.
And that's huge.
Yes.
You seem though to like British actors in general, because I actually read that you're a bit of a fan of Ben Kingsley.
Love Sir Ben. See, you did it wrong. You got to call him Sir Ben. That was my.
Sorry.
Yes.
I apologize.
When I met him, I was like, Mr. Ben. He was like, no, it's Sir. So the whole time we were on the set of The Whackness, Sir Ben Kingsley, and he was so engaging. You would think someone like that would, in between takes, would, kind of go back to his chair, open a newspaper, read or something like that. No, he asked questions. He wanted to know, about the group, everything. And I was like, wow, this is the man that played Gandhi, and he's intrigued with me, Like he's a pretty cool character. So yeah, I love Ben. I love Tom Hardy. That's my guy,
I was going to ask you about Tom Hardy, because he said that you're one of the people that's inspired the voice of Venom.
Yeah, and I was geeked when I
saw that. How did that feel when you heard about that?
You see the smile on my face? It's the same smile I had when I seen it, because I love him. I mean, he's brilliant. Tom, in my opinion, every role he's done, he's never missed. Never missed. And I mean, I go back to Bronson. That was my introduction to Tom Hardy, that movie. And I was blown away, man. I was so blown away. And then what really blew my mind was when he was in the, was it Rock and Roller?
Gerard Butler was in Rock and Roller.
Gerard Butler. Yeah, Gerard Butler. And he played a gay character, Tom Hardy did. I didn't know it was Tom Hardy at all. Like, I didn't recognize him, because in Bronson, he was so imposing, just this big guy. And in this, totally, I mean, it even looked like he lost weight. He looked smaller and everything. And I was like,
he does have this sort of chameleon.
Yes. And I'm like, this guy is incredible. If I can get to that level without harming myself, I would love that. I would love that right there.
It did make me wonder, though, given that he'd said that, whether it made you think perhaps you might want to try for a superhero part, or even a supervillain part, given that it's the voice of Venom.
I would be more supervillain than superhero. I'm more supervillain than superhero in real life. But yeah. I mean, anyone, well, not everyone, but a person like myself who grew up watching action movies, I go back to the Stallones, Arnold Schwarzeneggers, people of that age, even Dolph Lundgren. And for me, that's the next step for me right there. Action movie, action hero, or action villain. I'll probably be the best villain, honestly. I mean, I'll probably go down in the history books for being the best villain ever. This is me speaking it into existence, obviously. I just want to speak that into existence so it'll happen. But yeah. Yes. Any role that Tom Hardy takes on, he totally owns. And that's the level that I want to be. Which
is something great to aspire to. One final question, just going back to Davis for a moment. I was just wondering, if you were in a position where you had to take on a new lawyer, would you actually employ Davis?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I definitely would. Davis.
No doubt at all.
No doubt at all. No doubt at all. I'm not questioning his character or anything. I question results. And Davis is a winner.
He would deliver, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would absolutely deliver. I wouldn't have to worry about him at all.
Sold. Absolutely sold. Method, it's been great to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Great to talk to you.
Good luck with the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys.
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey